Hi, my name's Alicia Highland. I am Barefoot Soul Traveller and I help you navigate your internal world, create mind-body connection and awareness so you navigate the world around you with ease and just feeling beautiful and alive. Today we've got a question and it's about receiving. So I'll just read it out to you one moment. How can I receive more in my life if I'm constantly struggling with challenges? What is the best foot forward for me? Alright, so this is for you. If you're finding it really hard to receive and you're constantly barraged with challenges, right? Of course, challenges external to you can't control, but you can control how you react or respond to them, right? That's the first step. If you find that you are reacting a lot, well, that takes up so much energy and that can make you feel exhausted, right? We don't want that. That sets you up for the worst possible ability to be able to receive. What you need is to make sure that you are in the best position to receive first and foremost, right? If you're in environments that are challenging that you can remove yourself from, of course, go ahead and do that. If you are constantly around people who, where you feel just grind your gears, well, there is something in that for you, right? So I would definitely look at what it is about the situation with them that, is really annoying you, right? I have a YouTube on that as well. If you find that you can't remove any of that, the best thing to do is come back into self, right? So in order to be able to receive, we need to be able to be grounded in ourselves enough so we are aware of what's happening and we can package up that feeling, process it in a way that works for us. And then we have space where we open, and that space where once we open, that space in there is the space that is ready for more things, and that's how we receive. So my suggestion for you is, as long as your situation is a safe situation, of course, if you're not in a safe situation, you need to seek external help for that. But if it is literally where you're going through your daily life and you just got all these little annoyances, little challenges, and you feel like you're up against things all the time and nothing's going your way, definitely look at first how grounded you are in your body. And your groundedness then gives you a leverage on responding to things rather than reacting. So responding is that beautiful way where we sit, as I said, we package it up, we hold space for ourselves, and then we move from there, right? And then things might not seem as annoying, or you have more capacity to deal with those things. Because reaction, as I said, takes up too much space. So first ground, then that packaging up ability comes from checking in with your physical body. What sensations am I feeling in regards to this irritation or annoyance? Then to be able to, put a name to it, to say, well, it feels like this, and it could be, certain qualities. So it sits in this part of my body, and it has heavy and closed and sharp and angular qualities to it, so sensations in my body. And by giving it that moment of attention, you're allowing it to change. It's been noticed, it's had attention. What does a child do when it has been given attention? It shifts, it metamorphoses to something else. Things aren't so bad then. So first, by doing that, you're giving yourself the attention it may need. You're honoring it. And then by tapping into those sensations, you start to notice, oh, that makes me feel XYZ. So then you're tapping into an emotion that comes with that. And you may even come up with, oh my gosh, and I felt like this once before, and it could have been when I was whatever age. Could have been last week, could have been 10 years ago, could have been whatever. And then you get to decide, right, this feeling I've got, is it for me? And is just me going through this process enough? Or shall I share it with the other person? Is it worth sharing? Is it going to create more clarity for me and more peace and harmony? Or is it for me enough? And once you've decided that, then you move from there. You may need to practice communicating things if it's for another person, but most foremost, like if it's for you, just this simple activity means you've heard yourself. And as I said, it creates all this space for other things to come in because you're grounded, you're aware of yourself, your feelings, your sensations, and you are open because you've heard. You have been heard. Things aren't irritating when you have been heard. You don't need other people to hear you. Not always. Sometimes, but not always. And by doing that, you feel, and that's where abundance comes from. So your ability to be able to go, no matter what the situation is, because you have yourself, under control and empowered and connected to yourself and aware and honored. That's love. You love you. So that's, again, where abundance comes from. So I really hope that has helped you answer, this thing that you've got going on. And of course, if you need any extra support, seek it out. If you want a session with me, please contact me via the channels in the description. But other than that, everybody definitely practice it. It's such a good tool. It's such a good tool for conflict resolution, to be able to go, okay, take a moment. Where am I feeling it? What is it actually showing me, giving me? What emotion is connected to it? And is it for me? Or do I share it? And yeah, it can take like a split second. If you're new to it, it can take a little bit longer. Always give yourself time out to go through this process too. Oh, and by the way, I have a retreat coming up. It's in Uluru. So if you want more information about that, definitely reach out, check the description. And it's all about coming into and embodying the soul, reconnecting, and just feeling how amazing you are in a most amazing location. Again, don't forget to subscribe because once you do, you're going to get notifications of when I send this juicy, info out for you as soon as I do it. Thank you. See ya. Bye.